Hi, you guys. Okay, really quick, what I think is going on with the Bullhorn this morning, or today, and tomorrow. In my opinion, but I could be completely wrong, I think today being Monday the 9th, September 9th, I think today is a motion hearing at 2 p.m. And I think what the motion is to get the charges completely wiped out. I think her attorney is going to argue that it was unlawful, she wasn't served properly, all this technicality crap. Because based on what she is saying, if you listen carefully to her, she thinks it's just all magically going away. So I believe the motion that's going to be argued at 2 o'clock is to get the whole case chucked. Meaning if he succeeds in that, there is no tomorrow. You feel me? So if he succeeds in saying that she was never properly served the orders of protection and, still the protection hearing thing with Chris Proudfoot would move forward, but the arraignment tomorrow would not move forward. So I don't think technically she needs to be there for her attorney to argue this, that it was like an unlawful arrest and that there should be no violations because technically she wasn't served correctly, or it's her constitutional rights, or whatever they're coming with. But I think if your attorney's arguing something and due to her comprehension skills, it'd probably be wise for her to be there so she hears firsthand his argument. But whatever. I don't think technically she really needs to be there. Now, that brings us to tomorrow. Now, if the attorney succeeds today to get the motion, with his motion, I believe the motion is to squash the violations, okay? If he succeeds today, then tomorrow will only be for the issuing the protective order for Chris Proudfoot. And yes, I think she should be there. If he does not succeed, she 100% needs to be there tomorrow, because that would be considered her arraignment, where she's told what she's charged with. And as far as her getting cuffed and stuffed immediately, right there and then, I don't know. I don't know how Tennessee works, but normally at your arraignment, you don't plea. Like, what's going to have to happen is her attorney will work something out with the prosecutor, whatever, they'll offer something. Like, there's some back and forth. Like, normally, like, at your arraignment, she's just going to be told, her first appearance, like, what she's being charged with, what the potential sentencing or punishment could be. And that's about it. And then it's, like, rescheduled for, like, pre-hearing. And she could take this all the way to a trial, I think. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know if Tennessee can take misdemeanors to a trial. But, so in other words, to wrap it up, I believe today the motion her attorney's going to go with is to try to get the violations of the protective order thrown out. If he succeeds, tomorrow will only be about the protective order for Chris Proudfoot. If he does not succeed, then tomorrow will be about the protection order for Chris Proudfoot. In addition, an arraignment first appearance for the 6 violations of the protective order. And again, I don't know how it works there. I know a lot of people are like waiting for her to like get shipped off to the jail, but there's a whole process that goes before that in criminal court. Like, the arraignment, then pre-trial, does she want to take, pre-hearing, does she want to take it evidentiary? Like, there's a whole thing. And how cuckoo she is, honestly. I know people that have gotten, like, simple, like, breach of peace tickets. I'm speaking personally here. And blew it into a whole thing, where they ended up, like, it went on for over a year. Like, they took one little thing and they just couldn't comprehend or wouldn't accept responsibility and turned it into a whole ass animal of its own. I actually know people who've gotten speeding tickets and have turned that into a whole animal of its own, and to the point where like competency hearings had to be done. Like all you have to do is say that you were speeding, pay $50 and move on with your life. Go to driving school, and they done a whole thing where they end up like at the forensic psychologist office because they don't, the judge is like, are they just not even competent to understand a speeding ticket? Like, what? So this could go in so many directions for her, but again, I don't think you're gonna see immediate lockup. I mean, because tomorrow is just first appearance arraignment. If her attorney does not succeed tomorrow getting them all today getting them all tossed, I don't think he's gonna succeed. I mean, okay, he's going to come with a motion that her rights were violated, she wasn't properly served, all this technical stuff. I don't think he's going to succeed, guys. I don't. So therefore, I think tomorrow will be the first appearance and also another protective order issued. I really do. But I don't think today, I don't think she has to appear. I think it would be wise for her to appear so she can hear it firsthand, because she doesn't comprehend things correctly, in my opinion. All right, that's all I got. I hope that didn't confuse anybody. Let me just go over it again. Today is a motion by her attorney to try to, I think, to try to get the 6 violations kicked out. If he's successful in that venture, then tomorrow will only be heard, will be the protective order that Chris Proudfoot is asking for. And there will be no arraignment if he succeeds today. If he does not succeed today, and what I feel, he's filed a motion to get everything kicked. That's why she says, oh, it's all going away. It's all going away. It's all going away. Because she thinks her attorney is going to get these 6 violations kicked out today at 2 o'clock. If he does not succeed, then tomorrow will be our arraignment and the protective order that Chris is asking for. And I don't think she's going to get magically sent off to the jail. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. It'll be, I guess, interesting to see. But I think there's a lot more steps after first appearance and arraignment. But I'm not an attorney. I don't know. Okay? All right. So I love you guys. Take care, all right? And I'll talk to you soon. My 2 sons. Okay, bye.